Okay, can we talk about these crab arms and Jason and the crab arms? And how do you dream that up?
Well, Ben's the weirdo that came up with it. And literally every step of the process, like, okay, we bring it to Netflix. And it was like, oh my God, they want to make it. How exciting. And he's like, I'm assuming in the first week I get the call. And I'm like, we're going to get the call. That's like, yeah, she's not going to be a crab. We know this. And we kept waiting. And then like, all of a sudden then we're in a visual effects meeting. And then it's like, oh, this is the crab model builder. And we're like, what's going on? When do we get the call? And Ben's like, I just literally had a whole meeting about building crab arms. Then the next thing we're seeing models and Ben's like, when am I getting the call that says you can't make someone half crab? And then Bateman was just on set in crab arms. And I was like, this is the greatest moment of my life. I know I have children, but I was like, this, I think even Bateman was like, I can't believe this is what's happening.
Let's see what these powers can really do.
Everyone just stay calm and no one's gonna get hurt.
Em, stop! You're cooking them from the inside out!
Oh man, please don't film this, sir. It's a mistake!
Thunder Force, remember it.
Octavia, so you see all this crazy stuff.
Do not throw that bus.
How hard was it for you to keep a straight face?
We all took the work very seriously because, you know, Melissa's just so funny, but I also didn't want to be the person who destroyed the tape. So you keep it together. You try not to break, but at the end of the tape, everybody would just erupt into laughter and then, you know, calm down and do it all over again. So it was hard to keep it together on a lot of things.
3, 2, 1, go!
Melissa, can we just get into the wire work? All the crazy stunts and the wires and the spinning, and I heard that you could barely keep it straight half the time.
I just love it. I don't know why I prefer to be strung up and spun about a room, but I love it with my whole heart, probably because I can't do any of that stuff anymore. Like I did gymnastics back in the day. And then I think I feel like when I go up on wires, I'm like, I can still do back handsprings. Watch this. I just don't have to deal with gravity. But, and then I also have an amazing stunt woman that like, you know, smooths the edges for me.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, Octavia. How much of it did you guys get to do? Any stunts, or were you like, please come in?
I'm not Melissa. I don't love or relish the idea of flipping around cartwheels and stuff. I had to take some training so that it would be believable when the stunt woman actually, you know, because she's so good and so athletic. Mm-hmm. But yeah, not everybody is Melissa McCarthy. No.
You're gentle. It's one of your best things. You're gentle.
Octavia, how much fun was doing this with someone who is such a good friend?
It was extremely fun. I'd always dreamt of being a superhero. So when two people that you personally love and professionally admire bring you a script that for a character that you've always wanted to play, and then it's opposite the most versatile actress in the world, in my opinion, I was like, oh my God, this is going to be so much fun. And it actually was. It was so much fun.
You two go so far back, and so The Price is Right. Explain that and explain.
Well, that's their claim to fame. Octavia's got an Oscar, and you're like, Price is Right.
Right, you see? Who cares about an Oscar when you two actually hung out and auditioned for The Price is Right?
Yeah, they said, no, thank you. Sit in the back. Tell the two short women to sit in the back. I thought for sure she was going to get it because she's like Lady Luck. She always like, I think all of us that went were like, well, we're going for support. Octavia's going to run down the aisle. Like we were, I was completely convinced of it. So we were shocked when she didn't get picked.
By the way, Octavia, what is your game on The Price is Right? Because everybody has a game. What was your game that you were going
I was ready for the Showcase Showdown.
Were you?
Yeah, like I didn't know that I would get there, like picking the prices and, you know, or the little guy, what was it? The
mountain, like
the mountain climber, right?
The mountain climber. Yes, I liked him, but I was ready because my dream was to win both showcases.
But then I was always like, and then how do you get this? It's like, it's not like cash. You win like a washer, dryer, and a new dinette set. I'm like, how do you get it home? We all had little apartments. We couldn't have fit that stuff in our apartments to save our lives.
And was it true that you had a puppy there? Was it true that you brought a puppy to the audition?
Yes. Because I'd only had it. So it was like I'm sure it was after a groundlings class. We would always go to the Snake Pit, which was a fine dive of a bar on Melrose. And I was in there, and some super shady guy came in with a bag of puppies. And we were like, I just was like, we have to get these puppies away from this guy because he was up to no good. And I had, $12 to my name, and he's like $64.92. I'm like, what? We're at Snake Power. If I had $64, I wouldn't be drinking here. And so everybody in the bar, the bartenders, the patrons, everybody gave me a little bit of money, and I was able to adopt this dog, which I called Phil. And I got him at midnight the night before, and then we were all meeting at 5 a.m. at Price is Right, and I showed up. I didn't know how to take care of a dog. I was like,
Poor Phil, look at you now.
Phil moved to Vegas with a friend and destroyed his sprinkler system. He did thousands of dollars worth of damage.